Tant que vous là, on n'a pas pour perdre. Tant que vous là, on n'a pas pour perdre.
Nous enfants pays Maurice, m'avancer la main dans la main, nous montrer solidarité. Nous enfants pays Maurice, nous enfants pays Maurice, m'avancer la main dans la main, nous montrer solidarité. Nous enfants pays Maurice, nous enfants pays l'arc-en-ciel, nous enfants toute tendance.
I must say I'm glad that there is consensus and that the honourable members of the opposition agree with it, that is to ensure that there is a minimum number of women as candidates for local elections. I would have indeed been very surprised if the MMM had decided to vote against this amendment. I would have been very surprised. I'm glad also that the MSM has said that they too will support this constitutional amendment. I'm glad because in the past the MSM has been dead against quotas or positive discrimination. But I'm glad this change of heart has taken place and that we have consensus. Mr. Speaker, sir, I've given very careful consideration to the amendment that the Honourable Leader of the Opposition has circulated this afternoon. It is an amendment that goes in line with our thinking. At the end of the day, what we want is in fact to increase the participation of more women in both local and national elections. However, Mr. Speaker, sir, after giving it careful consideration, I must say we have appointed 3 constitutional experts, eminent constitutional experts of international repute, to look at our electoral system and make proposals for electoral reform. Now, although the amendment circulated by the Honourable Leader of the Opposition appears to be going in the same direction as we wish. It's going in the same direction, there is no doubt about this. We cannot for sure say what the experts will say as far as amendments to the Constitution are concerned, although they may well come up with similar amendments. That is also very possible. And also, they may well, I think in fact they will, have to propose other constitutional amendments as far as general election is concerned. Therefore, for careful consideration, I think it is best we do not prejudice and prejudge what they may suggest. And let me reassure the Honourable Leader of the Opposition and all the honourable members on the other side that my intention is to bring further amendments if they so suggest, and I think they will suggest. I cannot see how they will not suggest. And let me refer to one of the terms of reference in the mission that I gave them. And let me quote Mr. Speaker, sir. Le Premier ministre souhaite que les propositions nous permettent de nous diriger résolument vers la parité entre hommes et femmes. Les femmes représentant 50% des électeurs, cette parité doit se retrouver dans la représentation parlementaire, même si cela ne peut se réaliser en une seule fois. That is one of the objectives that I asked them to consider.
Le Premier ministre a exprimé à nouveau les raisons pour lesquelles il ne faut pas agir avec précipitation sur un tel dossier.
I don't think there can be any better evidence of my commitment about increasing the participation of women also in general elections. And they are about to make the proposals. It's not a question of waiting months. They have indicated that they will be submitting their report within 2 weeks from today. Probably a bit less than 2 weeks. So it's just round the corner. I have no doubt that we will all want to examine their report in detail and then decide. Once they submit their report, I think it would be wiser to look at all the constitutional amendments they propose about general elections and decide accordingly. At the end of the day, we will decide. In any case, Mr. Speaker, sir, the urgency is for local elections. Local elections are next door. They're not far. They're not going to be the end of the year. Whereas general elections will be in 4 years' time. They're not next door. They will be, don't worry. I'm not worried at all. You will have to wait for a long time, and I will win the next general elections. You will see. You will see. Have patience. Vous êtes voués à rester dans l'opposition, et vous allez rester dans l'opposition. So, and if we miss adopting this constitutional amendment today for local elections, if we miss that opportunity, Mr. Speaker, sir, we will have to wait another 6 years. Therefore, that is why there is urgency as far as local elections is concerned. Once we get the Carcassonne report, examine it in detail, we will then deal with all the constitutional amendments that might be needed from what they propose, and then amend the Representation of People Act. That we will have to do, if that is the case. It must be one package, and not part of it now, the other part later. This is an exercise now for local government elections. There's no need to rush because general elections are not around the corner. Let us wait for the views of the constitutional experts, and then we can decide. I again thank honourable members again, because this is not a small step. Some of them said small step. Pravin Jagat said big, Honourable Pravin Jagat said big step. But there are others, some said, I think Obi Gadu said small step. It is a first major step. Every journey, we know, Mr. Speaker, sir, has to start by the first step. So let's take that first, crucial first step into history. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.